Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. We are back. We are playing with the Chanel, the Les 4 Ombres Boutons Collection, and I picked up all 4 eye quads from this collection. We have systematically been doing one look a day, and today we are going to be using the beautiful number 239. This is this beautiful purple lavender topper shade. So if you're interested in seeing how I created this look using the Baroque Eye Quad, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I am back. We are playing with the number 239, the Boutons Baroque, and this is the one with the beautiful purple shade in here. This was the one that most of you wanted me to use next. And again, each of these limited edition eye quads are $86, and this one again looked very pretty. This is one of the kind of more bold ones out of the bunch, and I am going to go ahead swatch this again. Look at this pretty purple color up here. This one is a really pretty, it has some shimmer in it. Let me show you, just like that. So it's gonna be very pretty. And then we've got this beautiful sort of pale lemony gold shade here. And then we've got this almost like shell pink color. So pretty. Really pretty. And again, these are swatching really nice and pigmented. And then over here, I wonder if we want to call it sort of a russet, almost terracotta in my mind, or I guess it's sort of coral. So this is a swatch of the Baroque, and let's go ahead and have a little fun playing with this one. And I'm going to start with this beautiful shade down here. That is right here, this color. And I am going to place that all over the lid. I am using my Chanel today. This is the dual-ended eyeshadow number 200, I think. I know, I need to wear my glasses, you all, but I will be sure to link that down. Ooh, that's such a pretty color just on its own. So I am going to be applying all the colors from this eye quad today, but I do have to say, sometimes when I am creating these eye looks, I can see like I might just use a few shades and call it done. And this is one of these all over pretty. This is almost like a soft peachy pink shell color, and I'm bringing that all the way up into that brow bone. Really like this color. So you could wear that color with just eyeliner. Not that you would want to do that after spending $86, but I'm saying once you owned it, it can be versatile. So if this looks like, ooh, it's kind of bold, I'm just saying you can use this different ways. And then I'm just placing this all over. Nice base shade here. Okay, that's that first color. And then I'm going to come over to the shade right next to this one. That is this color here, and I am going to place that in the crease. I like the way that these layer on top of each other. I think that they, again, were created to work all together. Okay, that's another very pretty color here. And when I looked online at how they created the look using the Baroque, They actually use this purple like in the inner corner and the outer. I am just gonna kind of wear it the way that I would wear it. I'm not editorial. I am just a regular lady here. But this is a wearable eye quad. So I am taking that deeper shade and just kind of windshield wiping, kind of looking straight ahead and bringing that up just a little bit above. My eyes are a little more hooded. And that color right here, this contrast with my eyes, I feel like it's making it look a little more green. The purple will bring out the green as well. So that is exciting. And then with this really pretty purple tone, I am looking at it, and to me, it is another one of these topper shades that's meant to sort of layer on top. Not too intense, because normally when I would look at a quad like this, I would think of this as my eyeliner, but since it's got this little bit of shimmer in it, I feel like it's more of a topper shade. So I'm going to use the flat edge right here, and we're going to dip into this beautiful button right here. It is hard, I will say, to kind of dip in and mess up the little imprints here. I'm being silly. That's the whole point of this collection. But just kind of think it's cute. You're like, oh, I don't want to mess this up. Okay, so I'm coming in. I am going to go ahead and place this purple all over. And I'm going in with a light hand to start just to see, and we can build this up. But I already love that, just a soft wash. I am, again, I don't wear like the boldest makeup, so sometimes when I have quads like this, I feel like I don't do them justice on my channel because I just don't wear that bold of eye makeup. That's just my own preference since I have a little bit more mature eyes, but a little wash of this Baroque is actually quite beautiful. I'm really liking that a lot. So pretty. I think that is stunning. I'm going to go ahead and come back in just with a little bit of this deeper shade here, just to emphasize the crease just a little bit. And I really do love the way that these layer on top of each other. They create the prettiest look here. And then we're going to use this sort of, I call it lemon chiffon. Like it's just a soft pale gold, but it kind of has this lemony look to it. And this time I'm going to put a little bit of the color right here. I'm going to do it on the inner corner and a little bit into my brow bone. Just kind of wiping off my brush here, taking a little bit of this color, and it's picking up rather nicely here. And then we're going to add a little bit of that lemon right in that inner corner. Kind of the inner part of the eye here. And then just a little bit under that brow bone. Okay, here is what I've created with that wash of that beautiful lavender purple. And then as far as eyeliner with this beautiful quad, this is when I wish they had purple chalk That was one of my ultimate favorite little stylo YEUX. But that is no longer. I do think you could come in with like Brune Agape or Eros. Eros, I think, is another one that's a little bit more of a reddish. Like I feel like it would pull this color a little bit more. For myself, I want to emphasize bring out the green in my eyes. So I'm actually going to use Cassis today. And Cassis is kind of a deep mulberry color. And it's going to pull a little bit with this purple. So I think it'll work really well with this Baroque Eye Quad. And then I'm going to come in here and just emphasize this near that upper lash line. Okay, let me go pop on some mascara and then we can talk a little bit more about this Baroque Eye. Okay, we have mascara on, and that is what I have created with the Boutons Baroque Eye Quad here. That pretty wash of that lavender, and then I use the Cassis eyeliner just to add a little bit more emphasis with that purple. And then I'm quickly going to finish off the look with my favorite gloss. I believe this one is 119 Bourgeois. I believe that's the name. It's like the prettiest kind of mauve tone here. And I'm just going to slick that on. I don't know how many of these I have bought in the many years. This is one color that they always tend to keep. It's not discontinued here. And then of course I'm going to finish with fragrance of the day. I pulled out my Chanel L'Exclusive in Comète. This is a beautiful powdery iris cherry blossom scent. It is otherworldly. And I feel like this one goes with this overall Baroque look in my eyes, the purple, kind of the iris scent here. And so this is my final look using this beautiful eye quad. Okay, we have two more quads to play with. You all need to let me know which one you want to see next. I am tempted to do this Couture one because I know I'm gonna love it. I just think it is so pretty. That is a very me eye quad, but I also think Mademoiselle is going to give you this sort of soft ethereal eye look. So these are the last two that I have to play with. Let me know if you have a preference as to which eye look I do next. So far I have used Stellaire, and then this is Baroque, and if I was going to have to just pick one between the two of these, I really fell in love with this Stellaire. I don't know, there's something really pretty about this blue here. I do think this one is very pretty as well. I probably should gravitate towards this one a bit more because these colors complement my hazel green eyes, but this one is just like so beautiful on the eyes and a little bit different than what I have in my collection. So if we're ranking them, I would say number one so far. And don't get me wrong, I think this is beautiful. But if you're on the fence between these two, my favorite so far is this Stellaire one. As usual, I love to hear from you. Let me know which eye look you prefer or which eye quad you want me to use next. We're just kind of having a little fun playing with this new collection from Chanel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back with another one soon.